Hi.
I'm Leon.
Becca, nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming in.
Yes, of course.
Alrighty, so I just wanted to thank you for coming in to McKinsey's New York office today. Really appreciative of your time. I know as Netflix marketing director, you must be swamped all day. But just want to start, how's your day been?
It's been good. New York is nice. It's very different from California. So.
Did you see any plays?
Not yet. I
Not
have
yet.
to head back home to California to work on some stuff, so I don't get a lot of time for play in New York.
Okay, well, fantastic. First off, I wanted to just let you know this is part of a McKinsey research case study. So we study marketing directors from some of the top tech companies, and we're going to be putting it together as a research study to put out to use as an internal document. So I'm going to be taking some notes if that's okay with you.
Yes, of course.
And so we just have a few questions to go through. Should be 5-10 minute interview, nothing too longer than that. And then we'll wrap it up, and I'll send these notes over to you for review.
Awesome, perfect.
Alrighty, well, first let's just get started. So right now, Netflix is in a big time of transition. And I want to know, as the marketing director, how are you going to manage Netflix's transition and manage the expectations for your customers and for your shareholders?
So first off, we just really need to get the word out there of what Netflix is doing, the different shift, exactly what it means that we're splitting into streaming and mail-in DVDs. So really just inform the public and inform all of our customers of what is happening. So whether that be emails that are going to be sent out to all of them, as well as easily accessible on the Netflix website. When you type in, you can go and see the changes that are being made and what you have to do differently. So really just get the knowledge out there of what we are changing. And then for our shareholders too, we just need to inform them to let them know exactly why we decided to move this strategic shift, to move into this sort of section of Netflix, and so that they can fully understand that, as well as give them kind of expectations of the future, to let them know that we believe in this, and that we believe that this is the best possible route for Netflix to continue growing and to really get the greatest return on our investments throughout the next couple of years.
Fantastic. That sounds like a great plan. So how are you going to set your customers' expectations? Because with the shift, you have about 20 million current users who've been using this old service, and now you're shifting more to a digital service. How are you going to set customers' expectations and then mitigate that reputational risk? Netflix has a strong reputation. How are you going to take charge of the brand?
So I think we just have to let them know that we are going into this way to kind of keep up with the changing of the technology. That's really the big reason why we wanted to start doing streaming basically solely on Netflix, is because everything is becoming online. I mean, there's online shopping, you can get your groceries online. I mean, everything has gone on the internet, and we believe in order to maintain the customers that we have and kind of the big market player in this industry, that we have to shift towards streaming solely. And so I think just really getting it out there of why we're doing this, to let them know this is where we go into the future. It'll really help them understand. And with the reputational risk, just making sure that we are trying to appease our customers, to make sure that we just don't go out there and just throw it on them and then offer no support, that we need to make sure that we are offering support to the customers who maybe aren't sure how to do streaming on the web, to just kind of offer some help and guidance throughout this shift, as Netflix internally is going through a lot of changes, as well as all their customers are going to be going through the same. So just kind of being there for our customers to make sure to let them know we do care about them and we do want them to be happy throughout this whole shift.
Fantastic. So just one personally, final question for you. What are your internal goals for your department in this sort of time of unrest transition? What are you looking to do?
I think the most important thing to do is definitely keep a hold of our customers. I mean, as we do have 20 million subscribers right now. We are one of the largest streaming industries in mail-in DVDs besides Blockbuster. So really kind of just keep a hold of our customers. Honestly, we're trying to increase our market share to sred it out, since we don't have to worry so much about distribution centers of getting the mail or the DVDs to places, we can focus on really spreading our market share across the entire continental U.S. And honestly, that's pretty, just
great.
Doing that. We're trying to make sure that we decrease the amount of customer dissatisfaction that we have, making sure that we are not having a lot of customers that are leaving our services that are going to something else, to kind of just hold on to everything that we have and then end up in the next couple of years going forward to actually grow our market share.
Fantastic. So that wraps up the questions that I have for you, but do you have any questions for me?
I guess McKinsey, being from this large consulting firm, what do you see as kind of the best possible ways to market a company that is going through a huge strategic shift that we are doing?
So it's hard because you've built this company on this reputation, but companies pivot. Google started as a small search engine, and now it's so many different services. And companies like Apple just built computers for at home, and now they have all sorts of other devices. So it's possible. It's done with strong branding, a strong why, and the final thing is managing customers' expectations. Let them know exactly what they're going to be getting and why it's something they need, and your customers will always stay happy.
Awesome. Yes, thank you.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. We will follow up and discuss this further. I'll send you over my notes, what I have, but if you don't have any more questions, that's all I have for you today.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you, Rebecca. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.